continuing our special reports from Ukraine. As winter cold sets in there and missile strikes threaten heat and electricity, more Ukrainians are fleeing their country. But when they get to the border with Poland, our Nick Quattrini found that they face long lines and long waits.
A mile-long line of cars and trucks all waiting at the Ukrainian border. Now, typically for Americans crossing into Canada, usually the wait time is roughly 30 minutes. Some people we spoke to in Lviv, Ukraine, say they've waited up to 12 hours, either entering or leaving Ukraine. Sally Bear, who owns 6 Bears Toy and Gift Shop in Lakewood, New York, knows the border wait times in Ukraine all too well.
I've been to Ukraine 4 times, and I leave a week from Monday for my 5th trip. And I have been doing some humanitarian aid in the beginning, medical aid, over $650,000 worth of support since the beginning of the war.
Now, when we left Ukraine, we were very fortunate. We only had to wait 5 hours, but if we chose the wrong lane to wait in, that wait time could have been much, much longer.
So you guys arrived there at an incredibly awkward moment in the war. That missile going into Poland really set everybody on edge in Europe, across the world. So that created a huge problem. Also, you're now dealing with this massive amount of people in Ukraine in the middle of winter. It's very cold, and all of their electric, their heat, and their water is constantly being threatened. Almost everybody I know has issues with one or all three of those utilities, those comforts. And so many, many people are going to try to leave right now to get out for the winter time. They've also been encouraged in some ways to do that, in that the government's asking people to be very mindful of the usage in order that they don't collapse their systems.
Reporting in Lviv, Ukraine, Nick Quattrini, Erie News Now.
And while in Ukraine, Nick said their hotel lost power several times but had a generator to keep things going. And that's a luxury that most Ukrainians don't have because those things are in such demand.